This is Terrance Gangsta Williams, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ, Terrance Williams. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We're going to talk about Mike. And there's been some cutthroat. Listen, that cutthroat committee ain't just started. That cutthroat been going on in the city of New Orleans. I mean, Mike, George, and myself, we all used to hang together. There's a picture. I posted this before, but here's another for the new people that have just joined the channel. That's me, Mike, and George. The last time they was on the street, that's the last time we was together. And right before that, I got picked up first. Then they went to jail for murder. They got locked up for a homicide they didn't commit. George and I, the one that's kneeling down, we were juvenile co-defendants. I broke out. He went AWOL. Mike went AWOL. Mike is out the Melph project. My cousin and two homeboys put the police on him, gave statements on him, and was willing to testify on him for the murders that he didn't commit. Now, y'all get this. Let me show you how cutthroat this is. One of the guys that was a part of the homicide is one of the ones that gave a statement on him and said, yeah, he did it. Mike Ben had the paperwork, so let me tell you the mind games Mike was doing. I'm going to start with Terrance. Terrance is deceased now. Terrance was the leader in the Calio project, and they dogged him on a mistake, misidentification. They thought it was him that did something, and all the while it wasn't Terrance, it was someone else. All right. Now, Terrance was one of the shooters. Terrance is deceased now. Terrance gave statements on Mike and George saying they did the homicide he was locked up for. All the while it was Terrance that did it. Now, Terrance was ducking hiding. He would send his girlfriend to court. They were doing everything they can to make sure Mike might stay locked up. Mike knew what was going on. So this is what Mike would do. Sterling, one of the original Hot Boys, had a girlfriend. I'm not going to call her name. But Sterling sent Terrance at her like, man. I mean, Mike sent Terrance at Sterling's girlfriend. Man, she easy to get, man. Go at her, man. Holler at her, man. Knowing that Sterling was crazy about this female. Terrance home, he go at her. He gets her. He broke a virgin. Mike and Sterling in the Paris together. Mike go to Sterling. Man, you know Terrance hit old girl. What? That's when Terrance, when he came back to the Paris, I want to say they all had got locked up in that Calio. They all got locked up for some guns. Now, mind you, Terrance was on the charge with Mike and George, the one I showed the picture of. He would later tell the people, no, I'm going to cooperate, I'm going to get the statements. They took him off the case. So I left Mike and George. Now, the three that really done it, one deceased, one just got out of Angola off of another murder. He was up there with them. And one never was arrested. I don't know where he's at. Anyway, when Terrance came to the Paris, who was on C3, Mike was on the phone. I was standing next to him, facing the day room, while Mike had his back to the day room, watching the window on the phone. Terrance come out. Mike, what's up, Mike, homie? Mike turn around a little bit. What's up? Turn back around on the phone. Sterling snuck a head by the toilet over here on this side of the blinds. So when Terrance came in the day room, Sterling started on him with the rumbling. Just had a fight. Nobody beat one of them up. Ain't nobody. They just rumbled. That was it. So now Sterling and Terrance beefing on the street, having shootouts on the street, because Mike knew that Terrance had gave the statements on him, and that Terrance is Mike homeboy. They all grew up in the Melph. Mike cousin Norris gave a statement on him. It's his family. All the while, Mike didn't do this murder. So it's 3 of them that gave a statement. The next one is, while we were locked up, he pulled up on the till. Man, they got y'all down bad. Me and Mike, look, man, that murder y'all on me, such did that. And Mike, look, he say nothing. The guy who said it, he's charged with a different homicide. He goes to trial, get a life sentence. Mike and George go to trial, they get life. So now they in Angola. Man, take your job, man. I ain't taking that because if I get that life, and if I try to fight this life sentence and get off on this, then I'm gonna be stuck with that one. And so happened last year, the dude was released off that murder charge he was already charged with. So now this is a man that dude to say, man, I got life, I'm in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take my ride, take my lick. Now, he get off that murder, but now he's stuck on that one because he took the lick, which was his lick. Take your charge. So, guy go home. He don't much reach back for Mike and George. He ain't trying to help him out, none of that. And they on the homicide that he did. So sometimes a man be like, man, we've been locked up since 1992 for something we didn't do. And yet, this man out there free, he just left Angola, knowing we up here stuck behind something he did, and he gave statements on us, and he still won't help us. Let me tell y'all something, it's been cutthroat. New Orleans been so cutthroat to where it's like, dudes will give statements and tell, and if you come in their face, call them a rat, they're going to crush you. They will delete you. They're going to beat you, get mad. That's always been like that. This been going on. It's just now, since we got social media, people screaming, oh, that. Now it's like, okay, it's frowned upon, they looking at like, but the old heads, they like, oh man, we been on inch, man. Old boy been, they call it, man, we have to get him out the way. We got to go and get him locked up, get him all out the way, throw that on him. That's been going on. But the fact remains, you got 2 guys in Angola that's innocent of something. I did a video on Terrance, and I was called out on the video because it's a lot of stuff I know, a lot of stuff I have, but certain stuff I just leave alone. Certain people be like, listen, stand down, or listen, go ahead. But the fact remains, this man, homies and cousin, set him up, got him off the street, lied on this man at a young age. At a young age now, been locked up since 1992 for a murder he didn't commit. Him or George. Me and George call him G Money. Me and Money was co-defendant for juvenile. But it just go to show you the cutthroat stuff that's been going on. A lot of skeleton in people's closet that people have done, and they'll be quick to want to jump on you if you told or if you did something, all the while they backyard not clean. It's just a lot of dirty cutthroat stuff that's been going on in that city. But y'all know my motto. Let's say no to drugs. Let's stop the violence. Put the guns down. Make sure y'all get tested for HIV and AIDS because y'all need to know y'all status. We got the nonprofit, they need us. The Instagram, they need us. Third Ward, the movement, the boys at war. The reality show, Life After the Feds. We got the merch. Check out my website. Got the Cap to Cap podcast. And we got, what it is? Twitch, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook. We on all corners right now. We grinding, baby. We out here trying to get it. Wow. End of the story, baby.